Test 1 2 1 2. Okay.
Hey, did. Oh, here I am.
There she is, y'all.
Oh,
all right, let's bring the music down.
So much. Where did this come from?
What's that?
Where did you get this track? I'm loving it.
Oh yeah, this is SoundCloud.
Yes. Bax is very good at navigating SoundCloud. And that
Playing
is something
for
that
us.
I do not do. Do not
all right, let's
excel at.
see if
Thank you,
we
Jackie.
can see you.
Hey, cool. Where are you? Wow.
There she is, folks.
Oh, should I turn this light on? Maybe I should.
Yeah, you can turn that on.
How do I?
I'm not sure.
Whoops.
Okay. Whoa.
Whoops.
Autofocus
I think I see it.
not working.
I got it. I got it.
I don't know where my tech person
You know,
is.
Bax has vastly improved my tech persona in the time that I've known him, and for that, you're a little blurred out, Bob.
I am.
Okay. Thank you, Jackie.
We might have to work on that during the.
Yeah, Louisa, I was moving to that track. I couldn't stop.
Yeah.
Where
okay.
are you, Will? Where's your Saturday morning fantasy place?
I'm somewhere in. I don't know. I just looked up beach.
Beach. You're at beach. Well, a lot of us can relate to that.
Yeah.
I actually weirdly, hey Carla. Happy Saturday. I was at Cape Cod for a couple days, and it's like that's the shore, but it's not exactly the beach in the way that we in the Carolinas experience the beach, I don't think.
Right.
You know, and I've been longing for just go down to the beach, few days, swimming, walking, tomato sandwiches. Do you feel me?
I do feel you. So, yeah. Okay, so here's why you're seeing some crazy shit on the screen. This will all go away. I can fix all this. This is not really a problem. The focus and everything can be fixed.
Okay.
I literally got this camera about 20 minutes ago
this is
because
the new,
we realized that using Bono's camera was going to be a problem. It was overheating. This camera is highly rated, and I can take all of this stuff away in a second. It's also not on wide angle for some reason, but we'll fix that.
It's just a raw and real. That's why we like.
Yeah, totally. But I'm going to fix this probably. I'll make people watch you sway.
Okay.
But anyway, y'all, I am hoping that the sound issues have been taken care of. Please, the thing is that we can't really get a sense of what you guys are hearing. Now, if it looks blurry, that's not internet problems. That's the camera. Okay, I just want to keep emphasizing that. But last time we had a great stream as far as the quality and the consistency. I screwed up the music at the end, but no one...
this is Confessions Corner.
Yeah, but that was me. That was me doing something. So I have test streamed. If you haven't been a part of the stream in a while, I think we've got the stream pretty well dialed in. Oh.
I was realizing this morning how much I was appreciating just coming into the space and just being able to like start chilling.
Yeah.
And everything was already here and...
Yeah, I wish we
you
could.
Were in your
we will
space,
give you
I
a
was in my
behind the
space.
scenes, but Anne is obviously in another room from me, and
we'll do a tour one of these days soon.
And we're stoked. I mean, it feels like
really amazing.
Yeah.
As much as we love the Flow Kitchen and always will.
Yeah, totally.
And that space will always be so precious, but having it's kind of like we each now have our own room, but we're still connected. Like we could, if we put the mics down, we could still hear each other, but we each have our own room, our own space.
Yeah.
You know, I don't have to, if we have a guest, well, I have plenty of space where we could, you know, spread out in this space. Like if Nick was here, Brecken was here, that a guest could just join us easily. And especially when we're about to move all this furniture into its rightful place, and it'll be a great space to have, special guest stars and such.
Yeah.
Which we could do in the other space, but it was a tight squeeze.
Yeah. And update on the Bono to Hooper conversion.
Oh, I haven't heard about this.
She took the last class.
Really?
I didn't realize it. Yeah, she was hooping along to it.
Oh my God, amazing.
Yeah. So just, the perfect meter seems to keep going up and up. But we'll get her.
Right.
We'll get her. Anyway, I really want this class to go as normal as possible. Mm-hmm. And so I am open to taking suggestions. As I've said, I just experienced like the longest break from hooping that I've really ever had in 20 years. And so for me, I'm getting back into hooping. Mm-hmm. And so this is if I don't get suggestions, we're basically just going to get back into hoop shape, which I definitely discovered I'm out of. If you're a new hooper, I want to explain something to you, that hooping is a physical activity. And in every sport, athleticism extends across every sport, but there's a fitness that you get to for every single sport. Like a cyclist, becomes really good at endurance. A wall climber becomes really good at strength in the hands or whatever. And so there's a fitness. And so to be hoop fit, just means that you're in shape for the movements that are required in your hooping. And so I am out of hoop shape right now, and I want to get back into hoop shape. Now, whether hoop shape is better than cyclist shape or swimmer shape, I have no idea, but that's what I'm talking about. So I want to get back into hooper shape. And then the last thing I want to say is thank you, if you haven't tuned in, thank you so much for sticking with me through this whole tech process. Amen. This beast of a computer that I spent all of your stream donations on was really sucking at the old place. And now it is firing on all 12 cylinders. It is a hot rod of a computer.
Oh, Lauren.
Yeah. Well, Lauren, we'll build that back together. And
it's a process. Yeah. We're always, and I'm thinking about the term hoop shape and thinking about how I might think about it at this point in my wellness journey. And just thinking about it, it's kind of like building your body to a point where you can have this sustained relationship with the hoop. It's like if I'm not in hoop shape, I can't maybe dance to the whole of my favorite 6-minute song. If when I'm in my 80s, maybe I have a completely different standard, that's fine. I'm not saying that everybody has to have that same kind of standard, but I'm just thinking about what it means to me in this moment. And it's like, yeah, being in hoop shape for me in this moment means I can dance to my favorite song like all the way through without stopping. I can hoop as hard as I want to my favorite song or to a few songs even. And, just thinking about, you can define it for yourself is what I'm saying. And Lauren, my heart goes out to you. I know that's so hard.
Yeah.
Oh, Tom, you went. Oh, there you are.
For sure on that. And wait a minute. Yeah, for sure on everything that Ann just said. All right, so we've been talking for 7 minutes. It's 2 minutes too long. So let's get going. Again, I will fix the camera stuff that you're seeing, most likely during sway. But I'll
just keep on swaying.
Yeah, and you're going to kind of take the focal point on our sway right now, okay? So if I can hopefully fix this.
I'm on it.
But this will not distract me from the class. I am in such a victorious place. It is crazy. One thing that's interesting, I'll just throw this out there real fast. Did y'all realize that blind athletes, when they win something, a lot of them will raise their arms in victory? And isn't that interesting that sort of symbol of victory that we associate is so deep down in basically our genetic code that people who have never seen that gesture will do that gesture when they win. So, and I just want to make sure one way that hooping is different than a lot of the other exercises is there's not a number one fitness. So your fitness is a very personal thing for you. I know where I've been with my hooping, and I know I'm out of hoop shape. I wouldn't want somebody to come up and tell me I was out of hoop shape, and I don't think that I may be able to get back to where I was in my 20s, but I know that I am out of hoop shape. But I am not saying that anyone is, or that they should strive to be, as in shape with hooping as I am, or Ann, or somebody else. Okay?
Yeah. Amen. Amen. And thanks, Amanda. And thank you, Lauren. Yeah, because we're all, we're always, the journey is fluid. The journey is flowing.
All right. Let's have a great hoop session here.
Woohoo!
And audible breath in. I, for one, am a huge believer in the idea that your flow is this living thing, that it's a current that's flowing through you that you tap into, and you don't tap into it at the same place every day, or sometimes every minute of every hour. And so sway, this time, this stretch time, is a chance for you to tap in to your movement flow that day. So I encourage you not to have, a routine of sway, to just start yourself stretching, moving, whatever it is. Anne's not swaying, but she's stretching. And you're going to move through the song in the sway until hopefully you feel more and more aligned with those movement impulses. You feel more as though the pathway becomes more and more clear. Audible breath in.
সবাইকে কাদায় তুমি নিজেও তত কাঁদলে খোদা নিজেও তত কাঁদলে
Okay, guys, I would love some feedback on the sound and the sound quality, video quality. Are you getting wheels? Any of that stuff? Please.
Tell us everything.
Yes, we want to know.
Please.
There we go.
Having both of these, it's like, what am I doing?
Okay.
That was a very satisfying sway.
It was?
So for me, just to comment on how Flo was feeling this morning. So I've just been traveling in the car for about 10 days and lots of long drives in there. And so for me, it always feels pretty important to stretch deeply at the beginning of a sway. That usually opens up my movement. Oh my God, that is so trippy.
I know.
That looks like, remember that animation? Okay, so hoop people out there, anybody remember that really interesting animation that somebody did with Brecken and I think Tiana, but it was this geometric animation that looked very much like that with them hooping. Remember this?
Yeah.
It was really cool, and this is just bringing up some ideas if anybody's a graphic animator or something and wants to do something cool like that with hooping now. And there's also been somebody else who did it against a black background. Remember those?
Yeah.
That was several hoopers. And it was like a filter of some kind, I feel like.
Yeah.
Anyway, just lots of cool video possibilities.
Sweet.
Yeah. Maybe
Okay.
we'll just keep it. Let's just keep the orange square.
Yeah, I don't know what I did. But I'm happy. I'm really happy. Like the fact that this is working, not buffering, stream quality is in HD. I'm super stoked. So
Bad internet is the thing of our past.
we are going to celebrate today.
Yeah,
I'm going to
this
get
is a
my
moment of
pate
just
on.
recognizing.
All right, let's do
what
some.
we have.
We're going to do some samurai hoop stretching.
Woo.
That's where you hold the hoop and you kind of use the hoop as a prop to help you stretch.
And traditionally,
and-
we don't, revolve the hoop. If you're doing it strictly, and then it becomes a really interesting strength challenge because when you're holding it up like that in the grip. So
Yeah,
feel for that. Feel for what your
I'm gonna
edge
turn
is.
your mic up a little bit there. And can you talk
Thank
a little
you.
bit? There you go. Keep talking.
Woo. Just talking about, because we'll have these sustained grip points, it's a good place to feel for your edge. And we try to avoid as best we can revolving the hoop while we're doing this samurai technique and kind of slowing things down. So just paying attention to a time where you might fall into revolving the hoop, but really it's about just giving your arm a rest. And there's other ways you can give your arm a rest, but not diverge from the path like that. Like go into point. You can kind of just let the hoop hang. If your grip is feeling, other ways other than revolving the hoop that you can continue to interact with.
right.
If you're because your arm is going to get tired, your forearm's
Gotcha.
going to get tired for sure.
All right. This is 4 views of me. Here we go.
Ooh,
Okay. One of
oh
them's
my
not
God!
so bad.
Sesame Street or Electric Company, which one?
Yeah, we need some camera adjustments going here, but otherwise this isn't bad.
The other. Let's vote out the washed out one.
Yeah,
Okay.
that one needs to be adjusted.
My song is done.
All right, let's
and now my song-
get
Sorry.
going here.
I need to relive my Saturday mornings, of the past. Was it Saturday morning? Now, why can't I remember? No. I guess it was weekdays.
All right, let's stretch. Audible breath in. Is that loud enough? That doesn't sound loud enough to me. I really like this stretch. Oh. Obviously, I really need that stretch. And you can also start to work hand strength into the stretches just by trying to keep the hoop maybe in plane. Test times 1, 2. Sometimes doing an isolation like this can be a good warm-up tool. I really like it. It's not bad. Rising. Okay. So, and unless you have something to say, I'm just going to hop right into the next.
I do want to share
Okay.
that I was trying to really be conscious of my own advice and really keep to the technique. And so in doing so, I tried to do, first I was keeping one hand behind the back and just interacting with the hoop with one hand at a time. That really helped me to focus. And then at other points, I was trying to move my contact hoop hand along with one or other of my feet. But I also just ended up moving around a lot less. And sometimes I guess I try to do kind of everything all the time. And this was a moment where I was trying to kind of focus a little less on my feet and really feel into the upper body and what was going on. And that ended up traveling into my body, and I wasn't standing still. But it was a great technique moment for me. Tom?
I'm
Are
here.
Are you here?
I am.
Okay.
Do we have autofocus working?
Doesn't he look distinguished? Oh, now it's focused on you when you're close up. Before it was kind of opposite.
Yeah.
It was unfocused. I guess maybe it really wants you to do one at a time.
It's face tracking.
Oh, okay. So it's going to do that. So that, hey, like I said, you can turn that. You can start interacting. If you stay close and do your hoop, you can do like a circle and a square.
Okay, so we're going to do, I want to kind of inspired by this, the idea of Banu learning to hoop, which I'm being funny. She's not trying to become a hooper, but she did hoop along with us.
Come on.
The video is so crisp. Great.
you.
Thank you. I really appreciate the feedback on that because I've worked. I mean, as y'all know, we've been 7 months deep into this project, so this is
crazy.
This is nice to have it realized. But in the spirit of people joining and learning things for the first time, we're going to revisit the weave because I think the weave is a really great fundamental to have, and it's great to practice. So I'm going to go ahead and start
on ramp.
Yeah, it's a great on
You
ramp.
can swoop onto it.
Well said. Again, let me know about the mix, if the mix is too high, or if the music's too loud or too soft, or my mic is too loud or too soft, or whatever. So here's the weave. This is kind of a good angle. Here's a basic weave. Now, from the very beginning, especially if you're a beginner, I'll tell you that one of the best things you can do is to let go of your grip. When I'm weaving, the weight of the hoop is going to keep the hoop on your hand, so you really don't need to grip it. And so I can kind of keep my hand open like this. Now I'm using all 4 fingers, and they are helping me to guide the hoop where I want it to go. Whoa. Now, right now, the hoop is coming. This is my day side. This is my night side. The hoop is coming into my day and falling towards earth. And so this is a falling weave. This is what most people consider a weave. Now, I can take my fingers, and I'm so glad y'all can finally see these details, but I don't have to grip the hoop. I don't even have to keep it open. I can literally do this with 2 fingers or 1 finger or whatever, and it's a good thing to try and practice. I'm doing it with 2 fingers right now. Due to the magic of HD, hopefully you can see this. Wow, that camera looks good. That camera looks good. And then this, we can call this like a pivot point or your wrist break or whatever. And so I can use as much of my arm as I want to. This is me really pushing it out. Or I can keep this point more or less in the same place and just really roll my wrist. Then when I want to switch, sometimes it helps to change your feet. This is my left hand. And then if I want to practice like what I call the close shave with this, I should probably. If I want to practice like what is a close shave, I can keep the hoop kind of close to me. This is like if the hoop is way far away from me. You see when it swings down how far out it is? And then this is if it comes in. so I can try it with any finger that I want. This is the middle finger, ring finger, pinky's kind of hard.
Your shirt looks also really cool with the hoop.
Now, you might be asking what's rising current if you don't already. A rising current, the current comes up. So this is a rising weave. And this particular weave is easier if you're not gripping, if your thumb's not on it, I think. To do this weave, the hoop falls down. As it falls down, you lead with your pinky, you come across, wrist break, come across, wrist break. Oh, the song's over. Oh no, Anne, we missed your whole demo. I'm sorry about that. Your mic's not on, Anne. Oh, I can't hear you.
Oh, sorry. I thought you could hear me without the mic. I was just shouting to Bags.
Is it behind
the scenes? It
wasn't
wasn't anything bad, though. I was just saying, let's keep going with it.
All right, let's keep going with it.
Yeah, because I felt like I was just starting to get into it, and I was kind of,
Okay.
So, yeah, and we can stay with that song vibe, too, I think.
All right,
Similar vibe.
We're going to stay with the song vibe. Anne's
Woo!
right. All right. And we'll go to our handy-dandy split screen. We're going to integrate all these cameras soon. I'm just happy that the stream is streaming. Okay, so here we go. So this is falling, just to be clear. This is rising. And there is, you know, a sort of... Oh, that's not loud enough. And there is a... Okay, here we go. Okay, make sure, guys, that the audio is okay. If it's distorted at all, I'm doing something on my end. So this is rising. Both Anne and I are kind of every now and then adding a little roll at the end of the weave. That looks like that. This is a nice little move. This is kind of advanced, but as I'm coming around, if I'm here, I can do like switches. You see what I'm doing? Feels cool. It's a nice stretch. Right on. I'm digging this move. Let me just make sure y'all can see it clearly, because it's truly amazing. This is it from the side. Oh wait, no, that's not it. Okay, here we go. Song comes back. This is just dramatic pause. Lots of things you can do out of that, by the way. So I'm gripping it in front of the hoop, then swinging around. Anne's camera is excellent. Sweet. This is awesome. I love that you guys are feeling. Boom. Boom. Taking a break, but
one thing the
song's not over. The song's not over.
Oh, it's not?
No, that was the dramatic pause.
Sorry.
You see what they're doing, Ann? They're working in our song. Dan was doing that kind of a toss variation of the move I was just doing, which was nice. Yep, there she goes. Look at that. Nicely done there, Annabelle. Nice. Okay. All right. Yeah.
That was so much fun.
Yeah, I was digging that. I think I'm gonna move right into the next thing, unless you have something.
Well, I wanted to share with everybody a couple, pointers that I was using. So yeah, I wanted to really work into. This is one of the things I love about HoopPath class is kind of less is more. Really diving into something yields so much if you're willing to commit. And if you can stay with that weave, it's like that's been one of my favorite things for a long time is just weaving. But then it was on the rising current. It's like all the moves that I was doing were basically just rising current with a toss. Rising current with a toss, which all that means is instead of maintaining that contact and doing it with the wrist, you're going to let go at each upswing and then you reconnect. And I was ending up reconnecting on the back of the hand. That's something that's ended up feeling really good to me is catching on the back of the hand like we would in point and then following through the part of the arc until I release. I tend to release at the top of the arc. It's just a lot of fun to play with. It's the same circuit. It's the exact same circuit, and it's that infinity. It's the sideways 8. And another thing you can think about is just changing the shape of that, because usually we're doing like a big woo, but we can change. That was part of what Bax was doing, I think, in your technique, Bob, was like bending it. You're actually bending that figure 8, that infinity shape that you're making with the hoop. Would you agree? Yeah,
totally. Okay, let's do some core hooping.
And I'm going to switch hoops just for anybody, using a bigger hoop always feels better on
the
the core.
Ann is switching hoops. If Ann can do it, you can do it too. All right, here we go. I kind of like all right, we'll focus on me for a sec. No pun intended, because I'm out of focus. I don't know what I just did, but I just did something bad. Okay, there we go. Oh wait, that worked. Okay, we've got autofocus. All right, that's whatever I did. Okay, oh yeah, we're core hooping. Turn the music up some. Right? I love this track. One of the first things that I want to do for getting in hoop shape is I'm really proud of a nice, clean lake plane. Okay, so you can see this ocean water. See how flat that is. And my Dan, this position is called lake. It's from a story, but I want to keep my lake right now as flat as possible. And the way that I get that flatness and that steadiness is to have balance in my pushes, so that when I'm pushing forward and I'm pushing backward, and I'm over the course of a couple of revolutions, I'm keeping that balanced, right? And then we can tweak that balance of push by pushing over to one side and trying the balance or the push there, or pushing over here. Different leg positions. If you're a beginner hooper, this might seem super elementary, but being able to change feet positions when you're first starting means you'll one day be able to change feet positions more effortlessly, right? I'm going to reverse, go in the other current. I'm going to find my flat lake here. Nice. Give you a little glimpse of what Ann's doing. keep hooping, and I'm just going to switch songs. I love this song, but I want to pick something up a little bit. It goes a little bit faster. Here we go. A little body rocking. I love this track. Yeah, I guess we're kind of peaking. Now, one thing that Anne's doing, one thing I'm about to start doing, is moving our hands. This is, if you're a beginner, this is extremely important. You're going to want to, your focus is going to want to draw your hands in. Hoopers call this T-Rexing. If you're not sure what to do with your hands, you can just, do numbers with your fingers. You can punch. You can do circles, whatever. In fact, if you really want to grow your core technique, moving your hands different ways will actually do that. It presents different physics. But you can get a lot of momentum just by moving your hands. If you remember the chopstick class, this is me stirring the hoop. I'll show you. Yeah. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So this is me, here we go. Okay, so this is me stirring my hands. This is me stirring the same direction as the current. I'm imagining I have 2 spoons right here and I'm stirring it. Right? This is me going anti-spin, and it's kind of wild if you haven't tried it before, but my hands are drawing a circle that is going the opposite direction that the hoop is going. But here we go. And this is just me moving my hands, whatever. This is me holding like one big spoon. I'm going opposite, but this is if I go forward, and you'll feel a lot of good things happening. Balances. If you want to learn these balances on one foot while you're core hooping, hands is a big secret. It's a big added bonus. Right? Love this track. Reverse.
in his surf era.
I know, right?
That's a great exercise for
Yeah,
both.
we used to do that. The old skateboarding trick.
Oh my God, that's fun.
Yeah, so you turn with the hoop, hop, face the wall.
Oh, fun. Excellent.
I mean, face the beach. And you can do it. I'm turning with the current. You can do it against the current. It's a little bit harder.
Ooh,
Oops.
a lot harder.
Yeah, a lot harder.
A lot harder.
Okay.
That's exhausting, man. I was having a lot of fun.
What's that?
I'm saying it was exhausting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
But it
I
was
think
fun.
your mic might be a little far from your mouth.
Super fun. Super fun.
Hey, is the music loud enough for you in there?
For me, yes.
Okay,
For
cool.
me, it's perfect.
Oh, wait, they can't see you and I. You and me.
You and me. That was a lot of fun. I was actually, especially towards the beginning when I was going a little slower, I was really finding a rhythm with, and this is for people who are getting into moving your feet. I was trying to find like a perfect rhythm where I could kind of slow down my waist rhythm, because I feel like there are some sweet spots once you start turning on the core. You can kind of find some nice rhythms with your feet, and that makes me really mindful of trying to move both feet, because a lot of times we're trying to plant one foot and move the other. And so I was finding some really nice rhythms that were resulting in I had to make less effort at the waist and sort of up top so that I could kind of relax into the stepping. And that was a lot of fun and freed me to do a lot with my arms.
Sweet. Okay. What do you think? Brakes or shoulders?
Bricks?
Brakes. Yeah, we're going to work on bricks.
Yeah, let's do some breaks.
Okay. So, again, I'm pretending that beginners might be watching this one. I might label this later beginner class. But one of the things that you can do very early on is, one of the things you can do is go ahead and incorporate breaks early into your hooping, and then commit to the reverse. And so what I mean by that is, after you break it, especially in the beginning, let it go that other current for a while. When you feel like you're losing control and maybe it's about to fall, break it, send it back the other way. But it's kind of like if you grow up in a 2-language household, you speak both languages better. That's a fact. So, this is a way you can think of first current and second current maybe as 2 different languages, communicating the same thing, but having different nuances because of the way your body works. So the more you reverse early on, the better your flow will grow, the quicker it will grow. Of course, you don't have to do this. And, if you didn't do it in the beginning, that doesn't mean you did anything wrong. But if you have the opportunity, start early. And we'll do one more kind of upbeat one. So here we go with the brakes. I'm going to stop the hoop, allow the hoop to, this is my guy right here, I like this camera. I'm going to, as the hoop rolls off of me, I'm going to greet the hoop as it rolls off of me with my hand, and then my hand is going to start to slow it down. I'll turn with it, coil and uncoil. Boom. 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 You see, this is called a fit of breaks. I'm just going from break to break. There she is, folks. Now Ann is doing a break, which is up on the rib cage, and her arms are getting underneath the water, underneath the current, and so she's kind of stopping it, with her tricep area. So imagine the hoop is a water line, Ann is coming up from underneath. Nice. This is what Ann is doing. Do you see, or was doing? Do you see how the hoop is kind of in the middle of my body? This is me bringing it up to shoulder breaks. See how the hoop got higher? This is down low. And then this is me with my hands coming down to the water. This background is actually perfect for demonstrating lake. Lake is the flat plane. Sky is this angle. Earth is this angle. And then this is me trying to, basically doing what Ann was doing. I'm keeping the hoop on my rib cage, but I'm going to alternate coming from above the water to from below. Yeah, Ann says that's fun. The principles are all basically the same, and if your breaks aren't crisp, like mine aren't right now, every time you go to break the hoop, that's a chance, right, to correct the hoop's plane. So you don't have to get stuck into a shitty plane. Ann's doing some pinch slash, elbow breaks. Right, I love breaking. This is breakbeat, and this is where the name break got. This is how it got its name. Breakbeat music is what I was first listening to when I really graced up with breaks. Tool was the first band, but Tool is how I developed breaks, but the name break came from breakbeat. A lot of cool things you can do. This is if I bring my two hands together and then the hoop is pinched in this A here. So this looks like this. And I can keep that. This is called a sticky break. I can clap. Sticky. Right? Nice. Sweet. I think you beat slappers. Yeah, totally.
I love break beats. Yeah,
Yeah.
if you're struggling with breaks, just put on some breakbeat and just drilling. I think you could see in both me and Bax how much drilling we've put into it. Because it's the drilling of any one technique in a row, I think, that can give you the dexterity of flowing among them. In other words, for a long time I was doing a lot of, just the same type of break over and over again. And then, less often putting them all together, but making sure of drilling along the way. And it can be its own really wonderful meditation, falling into a rhythm. So, yeah. So much fun.
Absolutely. Okay. Let's... I don't
We're
know.
past the hour, but when did we start?
Well, the class has been going 52 minutes.
Okay.
And we talked for 10 minutes. We're at 42 minutes right now, so I think we
Let's
should do another
a little bit
song.
of free hoopy.
Yeah,
Hey,
well,
Jen.
There she is. Let's do some free hoopy. And
Do you have another breakbeat or some kind of breakbeat mix? Or
I
something?
could do another breakbeat song. Is that what you think?
Fun. Yeah.
All right, let's do some breakbeat
Cool.
then. Yeah, okay. This is the same band, actually, but this is a great song. Same group.
I make it hot.
Hey, Jen. That should be Okay, that's good. Right. Love it. Don't be fooled, it's coming back. It's coming way back. Boom, 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 boom.
I make you. I make you. I make you. Okay, so we've been going 47 minutes. That's pretty good. If you've been hooping the whole time. Thank you, Jennifer, for coming on the stream. I'm going to fix all this, but this is like the least of my worries. I just got this camera like 15 minutes before we went live. Yeah, so...
Just having a little geometric dimension to things.
Yeah.
Which is good, which helps, you know. It's a visual. It really does. Look cool. It looks cool. That's what matters.
This is like I don't know if this makes sense. This is like a visual demonstration of narcissism. It's like, focus on me. Focus on me.
The frame.
I'm over here.
He's never out of the frame. Well, at least we know a narcissist could never have had that insight.
This is the witness view. Like he's doing that thing where he's got the yellow box on his head again.
Bex has fun with technology. I think we know that.
Yeah. Yeah, Bonnie said she didn't see that one coming. She She thought I was just a hippie hooper
The
that
gear,
never showered.
yeah, the mountains of gear.
Yeah, totally. I'm a gearhead.
Yeah, it benefits us all, though, I gotta
Yeah.
say.
But, well, I mean, thank you guys. I will definitely. Are you going to be here Tuesday, Ann?
Yeah, I'll be here. I'm kind of here now. That was my big trip,
Okay.
and I don't have other big trips for the except for the family beach trip in
Yeah,
August.
okay, so
probably some of us will be doing that.
There's
too.
no plan for us to cancel class anytime soon. I'm going to do one more song. Okay, I want to do
Maybe
a song
cool
about.
downish.
Yeah, we'll do kind of. All right.
I just think we deserve it.
I don't know if this is a cool down song, but it starts slow, and I know people are going to sign
Okay,
off.
that-
So
I love that for a compromise. Love y'all. See you Tuesday. Mwah. Let's dance.
yeah, let's dance. Okay, wait. Actually, I have a lot. I forgot I did a summer playlist once. Oh, I have a lot of songs called summer. Oh, we have to do. Shelly. All right.
Shelly, we've been missing you, girl.
Let's go back.
So glad you were here.
We're gonna go back to my
Hugs.
high school, college days, mostly high school.
We're gonna
college.
roll it back.
Yeah, we're gonna roll it back, and I'm gonna pause it because the opening is so awesome. If you're in your 40s or older, especially upper 40s, you'll know what song this is the moment you hear the first.
This is a safe space for Gen X.
The forgotten generation.
We haven't forgotten.
Yeah, we saved democracy last time, so let's do it again. All right, here we go. Where? Oh,
Pepperidge
yeah.
Farm remembers.
Right? All right, guys, we're gonna listen to this and then fade into green for a little bit. Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you, Ann. And we'll see you Tuesday.
A sea of breath and disappeared among the shady blades. The children all ran over me, screaming, "Tang, you are the one." He trips her as her sandals fail. She says, "Stop, I'm a girl whose fingernails are made of a mother's pearl." Yellow buttercup.
Oh, something I forgot to say. Next week's Saturday stream starts at 1 o'clock. We're going to try 1 o'clock next week. We may be moving to that time permanently. 1 o'clock start time next Saturday.
Me and my girlfriend don't wear no shoes. Her nose is pink did a pepper sunlight. She loves me, I mean it's serious, as serious can be. Well, she sings a song and I listen to what it says. But if you want a friend, feed any animal. There's so much space, I cut me a piece with some fine wine. It brought peace to my mind in the summertime. And it wrote
Thank you, everybody. We'll see you Tuesday.
me and my girlfriend don't wear no clothes, you know. Her nose is a pepper sunlight. I love her, I mean it's so serious. A